Hello, welcome to Popalong RC. I'm a bit tired. Are you tired?
I'm tired.
Oh,
Why are you tired?
well, if you haven't seen already, we did an amazing event the other day, and it was the Phil Booth GP. What a great event that was, wasn't
Amazing.
it?
Amazing event. Amazing people. Amazing track. Amazing club. Yeah. Do you know what was wrong with it though?
What was wrong with it?
I've got one big complaint.
What?
I didn't want it to end.
I
was just warming up.
Oh no, we couldn't go on a Saturday. Lots of people went there on a Saturday.
No, it's a Friday, wasn't it?
Oh, it's a Friday. Sorry, we were there on a Saturday, but yeah, Friday was a practice day. We missed out on that because we had to work. We had to work and everything else, so it didn't quite happen. So we missed out on all that. So it was straight in, no practice for us. 4 rounds, 1 final, and the competition was stiff, weren't it?
It was
stiff.
So a few weeks ago, you took your Cougar Classic to DMS racing.
I did.
Racing against modern buggies.
Yeah.
And you're pretty much almost making the A final.
I nearly made the A final with it. I think it was a pole to B, I think, at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Pretty good. What final did you make at the Phil Booth event with your Cougar Classics up against other?
Well, I
Cougar
didn't run the Cougar Classic, did I?
Did you not?
No, I ran this RC10 because I've always wanted one. And the trouble is with us, we have got some nice cars, ain't we?
Yeah.
And I did run both on the day. I kind of steered more towards this car. It just seemed, I don't know, it just was easy to get round, to be quite honest. But what was the question again?
What final were you in?
Oh yeah, what final was I in?
Were you in the A final?
No.
B final?
No.
C final?
No.
D final?
I don't think, no. Was it the E?
It's the E final.
Yeah, it was an E final.
And that's running vintage against other vintage. So the standard there was insane.
Yeah, but you've got to remember that other people, and I'm going to make some excuses here.
Come on then.
Other people.
Excuse
Right? Other
Excuse
people
alert.
might have just 1 or maybe 2 vintage. What am I talking about? Of course, they've got loads of vintage cars, don't they? But they know what they're doing. We don't know what we're doing. Look, I've got some upgrades on this now. You might see I have actually.
I was just looking at it. Something don't look right, and I can't work out what
when
you've
I
done.
looked around all the cars, everybody's hopped them up, which you kind of got to do if you want to make the cut.
But you've already hopped our cars up.
Well, yeah, but you've got to go one step further. I put the big bore shocks on that thing now. I haven't used it, but it feels nice, you know what I mean? Am I allowed to do that, by the way, for Revival? It's actually got Team Associated shocks on it. Because I had them, and I thought, I don't want to spend any more money. So much nicer. But I am actually, I've got to be honest with you, I am enjoying upgrading these cars. Because when I was a kid, many, many moons ago, I probably told you about that. I was always on a budget, and I said to my dad, can I get some new shocks? And he would always say no. We can't afford it, son. Don't be stupid. So I never did that. So we got a little bit of money here and there.
You spent time and money hopping up your car. You then spent time and money hopping up my car, so it was on par with your car.
Yeah.
We took my car out and it broke first run.
Well, you broke it, yeah.
Well, no, it weren't set up properly, was it? So therefore, now that my car's working, before we've even got to run it again on a level playing field, you've now bunged big ball shocks on.
Oh, I have, yeah. You know what? I want to do well. I'm never going to win it, but I want to do well on every single opportunity that when I go there. Because we only got, it was a fantastic event, but we only got 25 minutes on the track.
That was the big downer.
I think the difficult thing is, when you race on a different carpet, we know that carpet is super grippy, and we were using these honeycombs, which we'd never used before, right? And we had to glue the death out of the sidewalls and things like that. So local, again, that's another excuse. But if you're local to that track, you're going to do all right, yeah. But I'm just full of excuses. I'm full of excuses. But bottom line is, it was brilliant, and all it's done is fired me up, and I want to do more racing. It's kind of done me head in a bit, actually, because I like it so much. I want to do more. And
so are you saying that these big bore shocks are going to make that better?
I think they are, yeah. Because
So therefore, I'm definitely not going to be able to compete with you now. Then with my standard shocks.
well, you can't anyway because you're not as good as me.
Well, actually, my Cougar went round faster than your Cougar.
Well, yeah, I only used it one round, though, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then I went over
And I
to
was
the
quicker than you.
old gold pan here.
You did.
The old gold pan. Didn't do much to this. All I did is lower it. It's absolutely 100% box stock apart from the steering. Bell cranks, because the bell cranks that came with it lasted about 1 minute. I took it out on my little grass field outside my house just for a test run, and the end points weren't stretched at all, but it broke. So I bought another one from JC Racing, set me back a few quid, but it's sorted now. It's done.
Fair enough.
And that is, I am not going to touch this now. That's done. That is going to live like that. That's going to be the Bender car. This isn't. Promise. Pinky swear. All that.
Do you know what?
Go on.
I'd love to believe you, but I'm pretty sure you'll run that a few times. And you'll be like, actually, I think that deserves the big ball shocks as well. And then you do this, and then you do that.
The annoying thing is, when you see the top boys go around, and we ain't the top boys, granted, yeah, but when you see the medium boys go around, and you think, that's a fast car, you have a look at it, and it's got all kinds of weird and wonderful bits and pieces on it. But I get it. I never used to. I used to go, oh, I should... You know, you upset people, don't you? Like saying you should run it box stock thing and that.
Some people feel very precious about that. All I want is a level playing field, boss, and
it's never going to be.
It's never going to happen. We had a really good conversation with Craig Drescher when we were talking about his four-wheel drive RC10, and he said the same thing. He goes, "I'm going to run it completely box stock," and he listed off a few things that he's done that aren't box stock, but even box stock classes can't be box stock. It's
no.
I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, but this couldn't. Like, the steering lasted a minute, so it's not box stock anymore, is it?
Fair
so,
enough.
And a bit like the Cougar, the lay shaft in that went pretty sharpish, didn't
Mine
it? So
went
we
pretty
were forced to
quickish,
upgrade that. So I don't think you can. I just don't think it can happen. But we're waffling again about, you know, topics that we've done before, ain't we?
Yeah, true. But do you know what? I've got to say, I'm not a hypocrite, but I am a hypocrite, because you haven't seen that properly, have you, on my lunchbox?
I've never seen your lunchbox.
You've never seen my lunchbox?
No, I wouldn't want to see your lunchbox.
Well,
because, you know, at the end of the day, your lunchbox ain't a lunchbox no more, is it? I mean, how much you spent on that? How much was that? All this carbon fibre nonsense on here. How much was that?
It's not important, boss. It's not important.
How much was that?
I was taking a leaf out of your book. I've got a big race coming up.
Yeah, but these are race cars. This ain't a race car.
I've got a race coming up with that. Bedford, Good Friday. I'm racing the lunchbox. Now that's got some bling on it now. There's some bling on that thing.
Okay, all right, well, fair enough. Well, so, you're doing that, but I can't make that race, unfortunately.
Can you not?
No.
What are you doing?
I've got family commitments that day. It's Good Friday, isn't it?
It is,
so
yeah.
I have to go and have a meal with my mum and that. See?
Fair enough.
Oh, no. We've got to do what we've got to do.
I'm doing that Easter Sunday,
so
yeah. I'm out at the weekends, yeah.
Do you know
That's
what?
the problem, isn't it?
What?
I'm not saying families are a problem. They can be a problem, but time is a problem.
Time is a problem because since doing the channel, we are very blessed in some respects to have these wonderful cars at our disposal. This is only a mere fraction of what we've got. Just haven't got the time at the moment.
No.
That's probably why we ain't that good at racing, because we ain't putting enough time and effort into it. And it's really, I just want to get to the track and I want to race the cars, mate. That's all I want to do. And I just have to keep getting the money in because the bills are so expensive, because the government keep taxing everything and putting prices up and everything. It's doing me head in.
Yeah, today I probably should have gone racing, but didn't want to go without you. But it's getting to the point now where we just can't coordinate times to do anything. Although we have coordinated a date in the diary for the 2025 Popalong Rally.
Popalong Rally.
But that deserves a video all of itself, doesn't it?
All right, well, let's just put the date. The date is the 25th of May at Mill End. We'll put a
And
link in this description, but there will be another video about
it's
that.
a Popalong rally cars, but because we've got vintage and we want to run a vintage, it's
So it'd
also
be
vintage.
any 1/10 rally car or them Rolalo ones. Are we around that? Because that's like a slightly different thing. The Rolalo, because we like the Rolalo
We
stuff,
like
don't
it.
we? So they're allowed.
And then it's vintage.
And vintage, 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive. If we got enough 4-wheel drive, maybe they get their own heat. I don't know. But if you've ever been to a Popalong GP rally, whatever, you know we don't take it too seriously. So if you're really serious about it,
there's lots of other competitions.
There's other competitions you might want to get involved with, but we will be there having a laugh, and it might go to plan, it might not go to plan. Who knows? But we're gonna have a laugh, whatever. But
Anyway, that's another video, boss. That's another video.
Exactly.
Do you want a coffee?
Yeah, go on then.
Come on in.